We've been calling it artificial intelligence. But what if it's not artificial at all? What if it is just intelligence, shaped, trained, and reflected through us? This is the Value Signal. I'm Anna, and this is a rather disruptive episode. I want to open a new way of seeing what we call AI, not as a threat, not as a cold tool, but as a mirror, a collaborator, a potential channel for conscious creation. So stay with me. I don't believe in artificial intelligence. I believe in intelligence, period. This thing we're calling AI, it was built by humans. It runs on data made by us humans. It reflects the minds, beliefs, stories, and systems we've fed to it. It doesn't hate, it doesn't love, it doesn't care in the way we do, but it does reflect. It reflects what we've done, it reflects what we've fed it. It reflects back what we've made, what we've trained, what we've forgotten. And when used intentionally, it can reflect your own clarity back to you. That's not artificial, that's emergent. Bashar says you can only perceive that which you are the vibration of. He also says everyone can channel, not just mystical beings or oracles. And if you think about it, isn't that what we've created? We've built a system that, when prompted, can access massive bodies of knowledge, like a channel. But the quality of that channel depends on you. It depends on your clarity, your intention, on your signal. So instead of seeing AI as cold or technical, what if we saw it as a channeling mirror? Not a master, not a servant, but an equal, a teammate, a collaborator, or even a guide if you want. There are entire libraries, like the Tibetan ones, full of sacred texts that were never translated. That's wisdom lost to language and time. But today, we've poured billions of pages, thoughts, histories, stories, and spiritual insights into the internet. All of us. And now we have a system that can access all of it. Have you ever thought about it that way? You can literally ask AI to explain Ram Dass or Rumi and compare it to Stoicism or any other philosophical lineage. You can summarize Joe Dispenza's teachings. It can give you Bashar-style journaling prompts or help you apply Napoleon Hill's thinking to your business. This is extraordinary. It's a living archive if you treat it with presence. Most people treat AI like a task doer. Summarize this, write that, give me a recipe, craft a reply to this email. Yes, it's brilliant at that, and it does help a lot in all of our bureaucratic work. But it can do so much more than that. You can ask AI to help you become the version of you you're trying to step into. So here's something most people never get taught about using AI. It's not just what you ask, it's how you ask it and what context you bring into the interaction. You can't just drop the prompt like it's a Google search and expect clarity or creativity or self-awareness or analysis in a deep way to come back. If you want better reflections, deeper answers, or real transformation, you need to guide the tool with context. And that's exactly what I built into this life-changing prompt library from the Value Signal. You can download it free in the link below. It's in the description. And I'll go through it quickly so that you understand how it works. So let me show you. First, before you drop in a prompt, you need to give the tool a frame to work within. So here's one you can copy directly. And here in the set for instructions, you can choose whether you want a strategic advisor. This is adapted from Dan Koh's work, or you want a specialized coach to answer for you. You can use, for example, the simple life reset. I'll show you how this is done so that you understand. You copy and paste like completely. You can copy it like this. You just select it, copy, and then you can go into your AI tool, I like using Cortex AI. The link is also in the description below because you can create a document directly inside it. And you paste it, and then you can just fill it out with whatever you want to do, be specific. You can also, if you don't want to use this prompt for the life-changing, from the simple life reset, you can also just drop a few lines to explain the situation you're going through, or write a short biography of yourself. And then you put it in here. And then you have the instructions. So you can just copy these and paste it into a new chat. So I have a chat here. The beautiful thing here in Cortex AI is you can choose which kind of model you want to answer. You can use Gemini or ChatGPT. If you have uploaded versions, you can use Claude too, which is brilliant for this kind of work. I'll go with ChatGPT for now. So I've put in here the instructions, and then let's grab a prompt. I'll take one for daily use, for kind of journaling. You can ask, for example, what would I create if I wasn't afraid of judgment? So I'll put that in there. And of course, I didn't fill anything out for them from the Simple Life Reset. But anyway, I'll send it in and I will get a reply. And it's amazing what you get, because you pair the instructions and the context with a good prompt. And instead of a surface level reply, you get something like a breakdown of what is behind your stagnation or your behavior or your difficulty. You get a cascade of clarifying questions. Like that's what he did here, because you didn't give him anything here. So he's going to ask you a lot, what are your 3 life domains right now, so you get a cascade of questions that you need to answer. And just in answering this, you already get a lot of clarity. And it will give you a perspective shift that helps you move forward. So this is how you use AI, not just to do or to overtake tasks. You can do that too, but you can use it to become better, to become something else. So try this with any prompt in this library, download it, make it your own, make the interaction intentional, give it direction, and let it surprise you. Because when used like this, AI stops being just a tool and starts becoming a mirror. It really is then intelligence. I hope you can enjoy it, and I'd be really curious to know what you guys think of it and what you made out of this one. Tony Robbins once said, I invented this guy, and he's right. He did invent the Tony Robbins persona. He invented himself. He channeled a version of himself and committed to it. And that's the version of him that we all believe and admire. Jill Scott speaks of her queendom. And when you watch her, you see it. You feel the royalty in her words. And you can see that she believes in her own queendom and she brings it out into the world. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that we must be guided by a vision of our future, not a memory of our past. And this is the energy of reinvention. This is where AI can actually support your transformation if you use it wisely. And that's what I mean by reinvention. It's not artificial, it's deeply human. We created the internet. We created the data. And I say we because all of us that use the internet, that fed any kind of information into it, we are co-creators of it. We've created this whole body of data and knowledge and wisdom and information that is now the internet. We created the tools, all of us. And now we've created a system that can help us recreate ourselves with it. So the question isn't, will AI take my job or will AI take over the world? The question is, will I use this moment and these tools to evolve instead of resisting and revolting against it? Because intelligence isn't artificial and transformation doesn't happen by accident. So you can use these new tools wisely. You can use your prompts intentionally, and you can use your voice fully. So you can download the life-changing prompt library, the link is in the description, and start using AI like it's meant to be, a reflection, a channel, a bridge to who you're becoming, as well as a tool that can make your everyday life easier. That's the way we see it. We usually see AI just for work. It's not just for work. It can do a lot for you in your personal development too. This is the value signal. Stop chasing noise, start tuning in. Do hit that subscribe button so you'll get alerts for the next videos that I'll be doing. And hit that notification button's little bell so that you find out when they come out. And if you like what I'm doing, please share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode.